Society has taught us stereotypes that have unfortunately made it to the workplace, putting women who are already underrepresented at a disadvantage. Gender biases are not natural, they were learned. The good news is that we can also learn to embrace diversity. Gender bias awareness alone is insufficient. We have to make a positive change in the lived experiences of women at work. This is a function of leadership. It has to start with us. Let's share the positive narratives of women doing well and also encourage more women to take up opportunities to fulfill any role at all levels of the organization. Let's eliminate ambiguity by having clear processes and set criteria on how we recruit, reward, and recognize performance and what it takes to get that opportunity or promotion. This International Women's Day, let's break the bias by consciously making the workplace inclusive.
Accept me for who I am. I want to matter. I want to belong. I don't just want a seat at the table. See me, hear me, recognize me, acknowledge me for my contribution. Let's all challenge the biases that women continue to experience every day. #break the bias.
#let's break the bias.
By working together,
we acknowledge and respect our differences. Together we can.
Aristotle will say, know thyself. We don't know ourselves really. We treat people based on our own perception. So sometimes we use our own history. We need to be fair when we treat other people. We need to be consciously unbiased. Be fair on everything that we do. Don't use gender or race. Break the bias.
It's about time we challenge our deep subconscious preferences, as these biases can have harmful effects. My experience with unconscious bias is that I have witnessed how it has prevented organizations in the industry from achieving diversity. I have also witnessed how it creates barriers in people's careers. Let's become aware and outsmart our own biases.
In a male-dominated environment, like what we're currently working in, women often face the challenge of being discriminated against. Females need to use the channels available to highlight their challenges and to seek assistance. #break the bias.
No matter how different you are, try and hear my story. We can all build a better inclusive society when we understand each other's stories and embrace them. We are all responsible to break the bias and influence the change. #break the bias.
I am here because of courageous men and women who came before me and who broke the biases. If we don't break the bias, then we are failing the generations to come. #break the bias.
Imagine a world where you are valued for your diversity, where you are praised for your capability and performance. A world where there is no bias. How can you influence this? Stand firm in your capabilities. Be confident in your ability to deliver and bring 120% of you to the table.
For us to break unconscious bias, we need to be aware of our own biases. However, awareness is not enough. We need to be deliberate and put tools and processes in place to break unconscious bias. #break the bias.
But I think it's time that as organizations, we are inward looking on this issue. We need to find out what is it about our organization, about our processes and policies, about the environment and even the culture that makes it hard for us to attract and to retain the women that we need in these key critical roles.
Unconscious bias is a prevalent phenomenon in our society, especially in the mining industry. We tend to prefer people that are like us, and that is affirmative biasism. #break the bias.
Hashtag Break the Bias.